Hello, hello, and happy Fun Fold Friday, everyone. This is June 21, and this is a pre-recorded video for you all. This is my normal, I usually come live, but like I said, this is pre-recorded. And I am going to be creating the corner flip fun fold. A lot of people have made this in the past, but it's always fun to make these fun folds using new products. And that's what I'm going to be doing using the Country Flowers and Country Lace paper. It's going to be a very elegant sympathy card. All right. Before I get started though, this is the month of June and Stampin' Up has their bundles on sale. So this Country Flowers bundle is an additional 10% off. All our bundles are always 10% off, but this month they're putting an additional 10%, so 20% off. And let's see what else. Oh, and also during the month of June, me personally, those of you who place orders with me, $75 orders, I am sending you a mystery stamp set from my retired stash, and $125 gets a mystery bundle from my retired stash. So that is all going on this month. Let's get on to making our card. Happy Fun Fold Friday. Here we go. So we're going to need a few things. First of all, we're going to need a card base, and let me show you the dimensions for that. All right, so this is Petal Pink, and it is 8.5 by 5.5. Then the Country Lace, and let me show you the Country Lace paper if you haven't seen it. It's so pretty. Now I've cut mine down to 6 by 6. But it's just these really soft colors, Petal Pink, Misty, Moonlight, Basic Beige, Gray Granite, just so soft and so pretty. And it looks like denim. The design there looks like blue jeans. So pretty. So we're going to be using that. And so we need a piece of the DSP Country Lane. And I've cut this one out with the light gray and the pretty design there. Next, what is next? We need the basic white. And where am I? All right, basic white. So we need, first of all, we need a square. We're going to need a 2.5-inch square. And we're also going to need a piece that is 3 3/4 by 5. All right, so that's my white. And then last but not least, we need some basic gray. The basic gray is a 2 and what does that say? 5/8 square. So these will be layered together like that. Okay. And then these two get layered like that. All right. So those are all our papers that we need, plus some scrap paper to stamp and cut out the different images for the card. To make a corner fold, all right, to make a corner flip fold, you are going to need either a trimmer that has a sliding blade, or you're going to need a craft knife and a ruler, because you are going to create an L slit right here. All right. This is the front of the card. All right. First fold it in half at the 4 1/4. So let me score it at 4 1/4. All right. So there's the card like that. But we're going to create a slit. We're going to cut a slit right there in the corner at a specific spot. All right. So it's going to create a 3-inch square when you flip it. The easiest way I found to do this. Okay. So I need to go in 3 inches. So I'm going to place the 8.5-inch edge right here on the back of the trimmer back here. And I'm going to go to the 5.5-inch mark. All right. So I'm all the way over here to the 5.5-inch mark. Then I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to start it at the 5/8 mark. Okay. And that's why it's important that you have a ruler. Okay. So 4/8 is half, 5/8 is just a little bit past that. And we're going to go down to the 3-inch mark right here. Okay. There we go. So far, so good. Then what are we going to do next? We're going to turn the card base. So the 5.5-inch edge now, the 5.5-inch edge is now up against the back of the ruler. And we're going to set it at the 3-inch mark. Okay, here's the 3-inch mark. And once again, we're going to start at the 5/8 right there and slide down to the 3-inch. And we've created this L slit right there. So it's pretty simple once you know to do that. But to get the directions, to get those measurements, I will send out an email later today, and it'll have a downloadable PDF tutorial that you can print off, and you'll have the instructions. So you do have to be subscribed to my email to get that. All right, one more thing, and that is because I'm going to be flipping this, I want to score right here and right here. Okay, and so I want to put the point right there and that cut right there. Okay. And then just score it just a little bit there and then a little bit on that side. Now I don't want to score in the middle, just these two corners so that we can flip. Are you ready? We're going to flip just like that. Isn't that cool? So this is called the corner flip card. All right. And that's what it looks, that's the skeleton of it, but we're going to be putting some other papers on here so you can see it better. Right now, it's kind of hard to see. So once again, you cut a L slit here, and this makes a 3-inch square. Then you're going to flip it on the diagonal, and that's all there is to it. Cool, huh? All right, let's continue on with the rest of the card now that we've made this part. So I have this paper right here, and my DSP, okay, my DSP will cover the whole front of the card. However, because I have this flip thing here, this part of the paper is in the way. Now I know this is a 3-inch square. That's 3 inches from there to there, and it's 3 inches from there to there. So I'm just going to cut a 3-inch square off of here. All right, so let me move that out of the way. Let me get this trimmer in again. So, and I found the easiest way to do is to get this slit here is just to turn it over, because I know I need 3 inches. Put it at the 3-inch and come down. Whoops, that's the scoring tool. Where's my blade? Ah, there it is. Okay, and come down to the 3-inch. All right, and now flip it back over and put it at the 3-inch. And there we go. We cut that 3-inch corner out. Okay. And you can save this for another project. All right. And now this fits on here just like that. Now you will have this little piece here where the diagonal cut, and you can trim that off. Let's see where, if you mark it, well, we'll just glue it on here and then it'll fold. And then if you want to trim it, you can. All right. So let me, like I said, I want to make sure this is stuck on there really well. So I'm going all the way along the edge. Now I'm not putting on too much. I don't want the glue to squish out, but I do want the glue to go all the way to the edge. So I'm just doing a real thin line of glue all the way around and in the center. Okay. There we go. Okay. And with glue, it'll let you move it around a little bit until it sets. Okay. I think we've got it. Hopefully. Okay. Let it set there for a sec. Okay, here we go. And so now when I fold right here, you'll be able to see where we can trim. Yeah. Yeah, we'll want to trim that off. All right, so let me get the snips. And just like that. And like that. And then that should take care of that. Oh, okay, you can still see a little bit right here, so hold on. It actually looks like, yeah, this is the problem. It kind of went above the card right there. Okay. And there we go. That should be better. Yes, much better. There, now it looks good. All right, so I have all that. Let me get all these little pieces out of the way. Are you still with me? Are you still with me? One more time. So I took my designer series paper. I cut it at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I cut the 3-inch corner out. Then these little tiny pieces, you can either kind of guess where it's going to be with the fold, or you can glue it on here, fold it, mark it, however. But you'll want to get those little pieces out of the way so that when you fold it over, it doesn't get in the way. Okay. We've got that done. Now what's next? The next piece is the inside. All right. So we've got 2 pieces. We've got the gray, basic gray, and this just helps that little square pop out. The peach on the peach. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The petal pink on the petal pink. It's hard to see. So when you put this back in the back, you can see it better. But then there's a white piece so that you'll have a place to stamp and write your message. All right. So we've got that there. All right. Now when I close it, you can see that square much better. Okay. And last but not least, we've got this square here that we're going to do. All right. And that's just going to go right there. Okay. And then we're going to decorate it with a pot of flowers and a sentiment. So let's get this part done. Now this just has a wee bit of the basic gray showing. There we go. And now put that on there like that. There we go. Perfect. So that is the corner flip card. Fun, huh? Let's make the images now. So I've already stamped the pot and the flower, but we need to color them. And I've pulled out my petal pink. Okay. And my Lost Lagoon. I thought Lost Lagoon looked really pretty with these colors. And then also my Smoky Slate. All right. So for my flowers, I'm not going to do very much. I'm just going to take the bullet tip and I'm just going to, the buds I'm going to color. All right. But these larger ones, I'm just going to get the middle, just the inside part here. There we go. That looks good. And I thought I saw another flower. Oh, right here. There we go. And this bud here. All right. So there is my flowers. Now for the leaves. Now this actually looks like some kind of succulent thing back here. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to color it all in this beautiful Lost Lagoon. Now I'm going to do some of them dark and some of them light. No real rhyme or reason to my coloring. I just, you know, kind of randomly, wherever I think a shadow is, that's where I color dark. So like at the bottom of the leaves, and maybe if a leaf is overlapping a leaf, then I'll make it darker in the back. But most of the time I just put the bottom of the leaf dark and the top of the leaf I'll make light. Okay. And almost done. Okay, get them all. Yep. Now go through with the light Lost Lagoon. Seeing that green so pretty with the petal pink. I just love that. I hope all of you are enjoying your summer break. If you have a break, I know not everybody has a summer break. My husband does not. He works all year round. But the kids are home from school. My niece is home from college. Yeah, it's summertime. At least it is here in Texas. I know I've got some of you down in Australia. It's wintertime up there. Matter of fact, it's about to be the longest day of winter for you guys, because it's going to be the shortest day of the year for you all. It's going to be the longest day of the year for us up here. I think that's so cool how our seasons are opposite. Someday I'll get down there to Australia. I'd love to go down there, New Zealand. See the Great Barrier Reef. That would be neat. All right, there we go. Now the bucket. The bucket is, I'm going to do it in the smoky slate instead of the basic gray. Basic gray is just too dark. It's almost black. Okay, and you're really not going to see this part of the bucket, but I'm going to color it anyways, just in case. Oh, and then color the sides a little darker, so it looks like it's got curvature. I don't know. Did y'all ever take art class where the you color the edges darker than the center, and it gives the allure of a curve? Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. And like I said, you're not going to see that part of the top because I'm going to cover it with the flower. Now take the dies. I've got this one. And I had been using washi tape, but my washi tape is starting to get too sticky and it's like tearing my paper. So I've switched to my old Post-it notes, the ones that are dark that I don't hardly ever use. I'm not sure what's going on with my, let's see, is that, okay, I got to figure out how this goes. I guess I just keep playing with it till I find where it goes. All right, hold on. I'll figure it out. Just keep rotating. All right, this doesn't make any sense. Is it like that? There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of difficult to figure out how the die goes on there. There we go. Okay, let me run this through the cut and emboss machine. I'll grab my little mini. I love my little mini cut and emboss machine. And just open it up. Put that in there. Now, it can only be 3.5 inches. Notice my washi tape is going over the edge. No big deal. I mean, washi tape. I'm sorry, my Post-it notes there. Going over the edge. No problem. Just fold it back. And then just pull it through. How many of you all have this little baby? Oh my gosh, don't you love it? It's so lightweight and so easy when you just have this one little thing to cut out instead of getting your big machine out. Yep. Oh, and I almost forgot. It's in June. It's on sale. It's 10% off. So if you don't have it and you think you'd like to get it, this would be a great time. Yeah. Okay, we've got all that cut out. Now let's bring our card back in and our pot and our flower. Okay, so we're going to just do that just like that. All right, but we definitely have to put it up on dimensionals. Let's see. There we go. So I hope you're enjoying this fun fold. Like I said, this is, you just have to Google corner flip and you'll find a whole bunch of ideas for corner flip cards. But this is my take on it using the new Country Flowers. Sorry about that. Country Flowers stamp set. Let's see. I want to make sure this dimensional doesn't get in the way of this dimensional here. All right, hold on. That should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Now, my sympathy statement, I stamped it and then I just cut it out on a rectangle. And I was going to put some ribbon back here. So I have some petal pink. I think I have petal pink ribbon. Oh, goodness. Actually, I think it's retired, but whatever color ribbon would be pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is retired, but that's all right. I'll still use it because it's pretty. That's the nice thing about having all the colored ribbons. All right, and I'm just going to do the where I take it and I wrap it on my finger there. I come back across, wrap it on my finger here, come back across. There we go. And then that just puts a little ribbon back behind it. Nope, cut that at an angle. Yay! And dimensionals, of course. Okay, you all have a wonderful weekend. Be watching my YouTube channel for more videos that I've pre-recorded. I've been, let's see, Monday I did one on scrapbooking. So you'll have to wait and see what this next Monday is going to be. But I have, and next Friday's Fun Fold will be pre-recorded. But here's the card, the Fun Flip, the corner Fun Flip. Wait a minute, the corner flip Fun Fold. There we go. Anyway, so and then you can leave this as a flip if you want your recipient to see how it works, or you can glue it down or attach it down so it doesn't move, but then you open it and you've got all that area. Oh, and some people like to put designer paper here, you know, all kinds of fun stuff, or they just leave it loose. All right. You all have a wonderful Friday, and we will see you back here for the next pre-recorded for Monday night stamping. Bye-bye.